Hello friends, welcome back to your English class. Today we will discuss about the poem Keeping Quiet by Pablo Neruda. The poet Pablo Neruda is the pen name of Neftali Ricardo Reis Bisalto. He was born in the town of Perel in Chile. Neruda's poems are full of easily understood images which make them no less beautiful. He won the Nobel Prize for Literature in the year 1971. Some of his major works include his Song of Despair, Book of Twilights, and Ardent Patience. These are some of his well known works. In this poem, under our study, Keeping Quiet, the poet talks about the necessity of quiet introspection. What is the importance of a quiet, silent introspection and creating a feeling of mutual understanding among human beings? The poem is based on the theme of anti-war and giving a soul message to keep ourselves quiet for a moment. The poet gives a hint that we should create an equilibrium, a balance between our activities and the natural phenomena, the nature. The poet is also giving a hint at the damage which is caused by human beings on this earth, and he is giving a message for all the human beings that we should leave our differences and try to introspect our work so as to create an environment of unity, peace, and universal brotherhood. This will only help us to live for a very longer time on this earth. So, the basic theme under the carpet is unity, peace, and universal brotherhood. The major themes which are discussed in the poem are quiet introspection and a feeling of mutual understanding, brotherhood. So let us read the text. The poem reads, "Now we will count to 12 and we will all keep still." All. Poet urges that we all should stop the movement and keep still. We should count from 1 to 12. This 12 has been used to give three different meanings. First is that this is an indication towards the 12 months of the year. Then second indication is towards the 12 zodiac signs, and third indication is that towards the 12 hours of a clock, differentiating parts of a clock from 1 to 12. So these three different meanings have been depicted by this single word 12. So now the basic meaning, basic urge of the poet is that we all should, all, without any difference, he is requesting that human beings should keep quiet for a moment and count from 1 to 12. For once on the face of the earth, let us not speak in any language. Let us stop for 1 second and not move our arms so much. The poet is urging here that we should leave all our differences, the difference of language, and on this face of the earth we should try to create a brotherly environment, and we should stop for 1 second. Let us stop for 1 second. not move our arms so much. This word arms has been giving two different meanings. One is hands, and second is armaments. Armaments. Both the meanings are related with the creating a war. The poet is urging that we should stop for a moment and stop our movement of harming others. Stop for creating a war. We should not wage any kind of war and create an environment of universal brotherhood. It would be an exotic movement without rush, without engines. We would all be together in a sudden strangeness. That moment will be a strange moment if we all stop for a moment. Exotic moment it will be. Exotic, unusual, because such moment has never been there before. Without rush, there will not be any kind of rush. There will not be any engine. No factories will be at work. Nobody will hurry. Nobody will be making any kind of movement. Everybody will be still. We would all be together. We would all human beings. He is requesting all humans on this earth that we should all be together in a sudden strangeness. This moment will be a strange one. Fishermen in the cold sea. So, two important images are coming for our study. One is that fisherman. Fisherman is an image which is indicating towards hunters. Hunters or those who are damaging the natural environment. Fishermen in the cold sea would not harm whales. Whales is the imagery, is a sign for natural phenomena, nature. So, hunters should stop harming the nature. And the man gathering salt would look at his heart hands. And the man gathering salt. This phrase is for persons who are at work, laborers. Laborers should also stop their work and look at their heart hands. They should also be given such a chance to look at their body, look at their physical strengths. So, from the very bottom to the highest strata of our society, it is urged by the poet that we should stop all our activities which are damaging this world, this nature, and introspect that what should be done. Those who prepare green wars. Those who prepare. Those is the word which is for persons who are preparing green wars, new wars, who are warmongers, who are trying to acquire power, and they want certain kind of control over others. This word, those, refers to the warmongers or the politicians or the scientists or the persons who are desirous to get powers. So, those who prepare green wars, wars with gas, wars with fire, victory with no survivors. What will be the ultimate result of wars? That there will be victory. The person will conquer the war, but who will be there to celebrate? There will not be anybody to celebrate. Human beings will not be there. So, for what purpose this victory is? Would put on clean clothes. The need of the hour is that we should put on clean clothes. Clean clothes is a symbolical representation of purity and serenity. That we should be pure and walk about with their brothers. We should take part in healthy activities, and we should behave well with others, just like brotherly behavior, in the shade, in the shade of peace, in the shade of humanity, and nothing. Doing nothing. This phrase should not be confused. The poet will explain it in later that this should not be confused with the total inactivity. The poet is urging here that we should stop all the destructive activities only. What I want should not be confused with total inactivity. Life is what it is about. Life is about the progress. Life is the name of progress. So we should do the progressive activities, but there should be an equilibrium. There should be a balance between what we are doing and what is the need of the nature as well. I want no truck with death. If we were not so single minded about keeping our lives moving and for once could do nothing, perhaps a huge silence might interrupt this sadness of never understanding ourselves and of threatening ourselves with death. The poet doesn't want any kind of death. He again states that death of human being is occurring because we are single minded. We are single minded. We have possessed everything for our own benefit. Human beings are sharing this earth with millions of species, but he is conquering, he is acquiring all the natural resources for its own benefit, for its own progress. But what should be done? That there should be sharing, mutual sharing of natural resources between all the natural phenomena, all the natural animals, about keeping our lives moving. We have extorted all such natural resources, and for once could do nothing. Perhaps a huge silence. The ultimate solution, which is suggested by the poet, is that we should perhaps go for a huge silence. Might interrupt this sadness of never understanding ourselves. The problem is that we have never understood ourselves. We have never analyzed our activities. The need is that we should understand ourselves and of threatening ourselves with death. What that the human beings have created such an environment that is leading towards their death. In the last stanza, the poet has tried to summarize the whole concept with the presentation of an imagery that is of perhaps the earth can teach us as when everything seems dead and later proves to be alive, just like seeds which are latent during winter season, but whenever there is spring season, they will sprout, new shoots and roots will grow, and there will be life on this earth. In such a fashion, we should also try to understand the importance of this silence, that whenever we will be silent, we will try to think for our progress. We will think about nature, we will think about our own faults, and we will try to improve upon our faults. We will make plans during this introspection, and then there will be life again. We will be busy in implementing those progressive ideas in our daily routine. Now I will count up to 12. You keep quiet, and I will go. In this concluding line, the poet taught us through the example of this earth and leaving the reader with the wish, with the urge that the reader will use this method of quiet introspection and will try to improve upon his faults. So this is all about the text. Now we will see the literary devices which are used in between the lines. The first literary device which is used in the poem is alliteration. Alliteration is concept which is related with the repetition of the same letter or syllable at the beginning or about the middle or at the end of two or more words near to each other. Means when two or more words are presented in a poem nearby and they are starting or in their middle or at their end presenting a similar sound. This is usually applied to consonant sounds, but this should be used for musical effect. Then it will be called alliteration. And alliteration in this poem has been used here. I have underlined for your convenience sudden strangeness. His heart hence. His heart hence. Same sound of his heart hence. Then again in clean clothes. Alliteration is there. Clean clothes. The next literary device which is used in the poem is pun. Pun means playing upon the word when the same word is giving two different meanings. In the use of word arms, the poet has tried to depict two different meanings. First is hands and second meaning is armaments, weapons. So two different meanings has been conveyed through the use of a single word. So that literary device which is used is pun. P-U-N. Pun. Next important device which is used is repetition. Repetition of the same phrase, almost same. Here, without rush, without engines. Repetition of the same word without. And again here in wars with gas, wars with fire. Repetition of the words wars. And the last which is of our importance is personification. Personification means attributing a human activity to an inanimate object or some animal. Earth cannot teach us. Teaching is an aspect which is associated with human beings, but here in the poem this has been attributed to the earth. So this device is called personification. Personification has been used here in the word, the imagery of earth. One more is the use of paradox in the line victory with no survivors. Victory with no survivors. There will be victory. There will be victory after the war, but it cannot be enjoyed if no survivors are there. If nobody is left behind to celebrate this victory, for what purpose this victory is. So this is called paradox. Paradox means it is a kind of statement which on its face seems to be contradictory. It seems contradictory, unbelievable, but when we think about it, when we use our reason, it turns out to have a valid meaning. That is called paradox. So this is all about your poem, the use of literary devices and its critical appreciation along with difficult words. Now we will see some CBSE questions and their sample answers. First question is, life is what it is all about. How is keeping quiet related to life? The value points suggested are, people pursue their goals single-mindedly on keeping their lives moving. It would be better if they give themselves some time for rest, some time for self-introspection. Keep quiet, and that will be helpful for them because they are sad, to interrupt this sadness so that they may understand themselves, they may save themselves from threatening of death. Silence is productive, and stillness is a kind of progress, because in that period we can analyze our plans, we can analyze our previous activities, and so that improve upon the future planning. How Earth seems still. This phenomena has been beautifully depicted with the imagery, with the personification of Earth, that it can teach us how this stillness can be productive. The second question is, why does one feel a sudden strangeness on counting to 12 and keeping quiet? Counting up to 12 and introspection will build a sudden, strange feeling of universal brotherhood. Universal brotherhood, leaving the differences of language, caste, creed, or belonging to some nation. We should be brothers, universally acknowledge the existence of human beings on this earth, and enjoy a unique moment, exotic moment, that will be unusual moment when everything has come to a standstill. No harmful activity is being created by human being. That will surely be an exotic moment. Third question is, how will keeping quiet protect our environment? How this phenomena of keeping quiet is related with environment. The poet talks about fishermen in the poem, that fishermen should not harm whales in the cold sea. Cold sea is the symbol which is used for polar regions. Will not harm the whales. Man will not indiscriminately exploit nature for his own interest and harm himself, because man is gathering salt. The image of laborers has also been presented in the image of a man gathering salt. We'll look at his own hands. That is, no green wars, no wars with gases. These are the value points given by CBSE. Next stranger is given in the question number 4. The question appeared in 2016 All India CBSE examination. Now we will count to 12 from this line to and not move our arms so much. The opening 6 lines of this poem, and 4 questions are asked. What is the significance of the number 12? We have discussed all the 3 significances that it is used. It is depicting 3 different meanings. First is of the 12 divisions of a clock, then 12 months, of an year, and lastly 12 zodiac signs, and all these things are related with the human beings. They are signaling that we should think about the universal phenomena of brotherhood. So this is the significance of number 12. Which two activities does the poet want us to stop? So let us read the text. What is to be stopped? Not speak in any language. Let us stop for 1 second. These two things are to be mentioned in the answer. Not speak in any language and not move our arms so much. Question number C is, what does the poet mean by let us not speak in any language? What is the meaning of this line? The meaning is that poet is pleading, requesting to be silent and introspect. Do not speak in any language, just you are to be silent. Sudden silence and opportunity to introspect, because this keeping quiet will give you an idea and space, a kind of space to introspect, self inspection. Different languages are symbolizing differences, because human beings have created so many differences of caste, creed, language, nationality, some others even on the basis of race. They have created differences. Silence would break barriers between communities. When everybody will be silent, there will be universal phenomena of brotherhood. Silence is the symbolic of amenity and brotherhood. Question D is, describe the pun on the word arms. We had already discussed that arms is giving two different meanings, hands and armaments, weapons. Last question is, question number 5 is, how would keeping quiet affect life in and around the sea? Men should not harm whales, fishermen should not harm whales, and man gathering salt would look at his hurt hands. These two images has been presented by the poet we had discussed. Question number 6 is, how is the earth a source of life when all seems dead on it? It is the source of life because seeds during winter season, they are latent, born, they are the soil. But whenever there is spring season, when there will be pour, when there will be water, they will automatically grow and life will be there. This earth. These are the three suggestive points, three value points. The seeds lie dormant, spring to life, and celebrating life. All these 3 points we had discussed. How is total inactivity on the earth in the winter months full of life? Same question with a different language. That seeds lie dormant, spring to life, and celebrating life. Question number 8 is, read the extract given below. The extract is, perhaps the earth can teach us. These are the concluding lines of the poem. Perhaps the earth can teach us, as when everything seems dead. Name the poet and the poem. The poet name is Pablo Neruda. Pablo Neruda, and the name of the poem is Keeping Quiet. What does the earth teach us? The earth teaches us that there is always life under stillness. Stillness doesn't mean total inactivity. It seems dead, but later proves to be alive. Question C is, what does the poet want to achieve by counting up to 12? He does want to achieve a whole silence, and he is requesting all the human beings, to stop for a while and reflect and understand ourselves, introspect ourselves, so as to save this Mother Earth and make the human existence for a longer period of time. Give an example of what now seems to be dead but later on become alive. The example of Earth has been discussed in the poem to show the meaning of life, that the seeds lie dormant into the soil, but whenever there is spring season, they will pour out, new plants will grow, and life will be there. This is the image which is presented in the poem. Next question is, read the extract given below and answer the questions that follow. Those who prepare green words, right from here to in the shade of doing nothing. What does the word those refers to? Those we had discussed. Those refers to warmongers, the persons who are power hungry, politicians, scientists, or army who are trying to acquire power through war only. Next question is, what does the poet mean by put on clean clothes? Put on clean clothes. We discussed the fact that we should change our attitude. Clean clothes means we are celebrating the peace, brotherhood with the whole heart, without any misleading activity, malicious feeling. Change of attitude from war to peace, clean soul, change from negative to positive, or getting away from the malicious feeling like hatred, jealousy, etc. Describe the irony in the third line. Let us see which is the third line. Victory with no survivors. So we had discussed that paradox has been used in this line, and the irony is that men can wage war with fire, war with gas. He could be victorious, but there will not be anybody to celebrate. So for what purpose this kind of a victory will be? The last question is, when can a person walk about with their brothers? When can a person walk? When there is harmony, there is peace between two persons, when there is brotherhood, mutual understanding, only then we can walk about with other persons like brothers. So friends, this is all about the critical appreciation of the poem, the literary devices used in the poem, and the CBSE questions which are asked in the previous year's papers. We had discussed the value points and some sample answers. I hope you will note down all those points, the meaning of the poem, the difficult extract, and the critical appreciation in your notebook, so as to revise it 2, 3, 4 times for a better preparation of your CBSE annual examination. Thank you very much. Thanks for being with me. Repeat this video after a week or month so as to have a proper revision. Thank you very much. Jai Hind, Jai Bharat.